Hello. Thank you for the video response. First off, I would like to say that I don't think racism and nationalism are the exact same thing. I think they are different. I'm simply trying to compare them. I think sometimes analogies and metaphors can be useful, as long as you assume and you accept that the metaphor isn't an exact representation of what's actually going on. That's why it's a metaphor. It's like sometimes people say that metaphors aren't valid because, there are differences between the metaphor and what's being described, but, like, it depends on what you assume is trying to be accomplished. We're not trying to say nationalism is racism. We're simply trying to say that it's strange that racism is so degraded and considered so bad in our society, but nationalism is not, and I think that they should both be considered bad in our society. I'm not saying that they should be considered equal and both accepted, like nationalism. I'm saying they should both go down to the level of racism, because I am pretty proud of the human race in how it has progressed in terms of its view on racism. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Many people say that it's strange to take credit or to be proud of other people's accomplishments because, I didn't fight for equal rights in racism. I mean, I've talked to people a little bit and I've made arguments for it, but there are people who actually had to deal with this head on and they fought racism. And I'm proud that we have moved so far forward. And so I think there's nothing wrong with being proud of other people's accomplishments, but it seems very strange to me to limit it to nations, to say that I am proud of Canadians or Canada or anything like this only limits what I can be proud of, and it doesn't enhance what I'm proud of in any way. I am proud of so many amazing people, human beings who have lived on this planet and contributed so much and done so much amazing things, and I'm just proud of them because they're human beings on this planet like me, trying to accomplish something meaningful in their lives. And I'm not any less proud of them just because they're not from Canada, or just because they've never been to Canada or never lived in Canada. And I'm not any more proud of them just because they are from Canada. That's silly. That's my point, is to be proud of Canada or Canadians is simply to move yourself up on a pedestal and say they are beneath me. You say it's not like that. You say that's not what's going on, but that's exactly what's going on. As soon as you say you're proud of your country, you're saying that you're less proud of everyone else. And that's a bigotry, and it's a bigotry based on nothing. At least racism is based on a color of skin. It's based on something tangible. Even if it's completely still arbitrary and baseless and stupid, it's based on something. Nationalism is based on nothing. There's nothing wrong with being proud of amazing accomplishments that have existed and taken place within your country. But be proud of them because they're human accomplishments, and just forget about this nation thing. I think it's a very silly, strange idea that we should abandon along with racism. And I'm using racism to try to drag it down with the ship, so to speak, because everyone agrees racism is stupid. So I'm trying to hook racism onto nationalism and be like, two birds with one stone. It makes sense to me, so, tell me what you think. I don't think it's that far off to say that they're pretty similar. They don't help in any way. I think they limit us. Whatever feelings we would normally have for humanity, nationalism distorts it. So I don't care where you're from, I don't care how funny your accent is, or what color your skin is.